Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud and AI Analytics. Hope everyone is doing good. I'm Vignesh and in this video we are going to discuss an important use case in the big data world. Inside Google Cloud Platform, when your data is residing inside BigQuery, your downstream team need access to this data. But one important point to note is the downstream team doesn't have Google Cloud Platform and they wanted to access the data in any file format like CSV, Parquet. So this is the requirement and how to achieve this. There are many ways of achieving this particular task. Basically, you can use the console, you can write a Python library and host it inside Cloud Functions and schedule it via Cloud Scheduler. And then you can even use cloud workflows as well or any other different workflows like DAG. So this is the requirement and how to achieve, like when you're designing the solution, you should always keep in mind that the cost efficiency, the solution should be very simple and it should be very efficient as well. And also when there is some issue with the existing solution, right, it should not take much time to fix it. Like the maintenance also should be, we should consider the maintenance as well. All those things collectively make the solution a better one. So keeping all these things in mind, like I do have a solution and that is what we are going to discuss in this video. When you wanted to export the data which is present inside Google Cloud Platform's BigQuery to GCS bucket, there is a ready-made solution offered by Google Cloud's BigQuery. That is the export table data option. This option is specific for a use case where you want to export data from BigQuery to cloud storage. It doesn't support other external solutions like Google Drive or Google Sheets, and there are few limitations with this export data from BigQuery to cloud storage option as well. The important limit that you should be aware of is basically it doesn't extract multiple tables in a single extract job, and also it doesn't support nested and repeated schemas as well. So these are some of the limitations with this export option, and without further delay, now let's get into the console and we will implement it right away. This is my console and I am inside Google Cloud Platform's Cloud BigQuery, and this is the retail dataset, the dataset which I am going to use. So if you just click on this retail dataset, you can see under details, you will be able to see that is the primary location is US Central one. And this is the table, sales summary data. And this data has around 1000 columns, 1000 rows. And the schema here, you can see the schema and the preview of this particular table. So this is what we are going to export from BigQuery to cloud storage bucket on regular basis. When I say regular basis, this has to be automated, like the pipeline should trigger daily or weekly or monthly or early or hourly as well. So this is the requirement, and I wanted to schedule my pipeline or I wanted to execute my pipeline on daily basis at 12 a.m. UTC. This is my requirement. So how to achieve this? So basically you can make use of this export data command. This is my query, sales summary export. So here you can see the export data, and inside option you can find this cloud storage bucket. Basically I'm exporting from this table to this GCS bucket, and I'm creating a folder called incremental underscore CSV, and this will be my file name. So file name will always have the current timestamp embedded to it. And basically this is a CSV file format and it is compressed as well. So the format as of now, it is CSV, overwrite is false, header, it includes header true, and the field delimiter will be comma separated file. And the compression is gzip. There are different other compressions as well, and there are different other file formats also supported. So this export command is basically as two parts. The first part includes the export to the GCS bucket on all the necessary options associated with it. And the next part is basically writing your SQL query. So I'm selecting all the column names, and also I'm creating a new column that is export timestamp, that is my current timestamp from this particular table. And also I have filter condition where I'm filtering the sales category, which is medium and high. So basically sales category has three values in the table, that includes low, medium and high. But when I'm exporting only the medium and high and not the low value. So this is what we are going to export it to GCS bucket. So this GCS bucket is also, I have already created it. So sales summary data underscore one. So I have to change this to sales summary data underscore one. And if you go to this bucket, here you can see this is also location in US Central one. So we have to make sure that this particular location should be in the same one. US Central one is my BigQuery table also, data set is as well. And the same is what my cloud storage bucket is also present. And now we have to schedule this query. How to schedule it? Here you can find after save query, download, share, the schedule option is also there. You can just click on this schedule option. You have to give the name of the schedule query. Demand job daily. This is my schedule query name, and the schedule options is here you can see minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, custom, and on demand as well. So I'm just going to click on this, and it is going to be 12 a.m. UTC, and it's going to start right away. And the end is basically you can give a specific end time also, or you don't want to end it also, you can give that option. So I'm going to end the schedule time on 31st of October of this month. So here you can see start now, it will start right away and it will end at this 31st 10 2025. This is basically IST time. And destination for query result. So basically whatever our query fetches, right, if you want to write that result also, you can write it by selecting this option. You have to just give the dataset ID and table ID, but I don't want to do that. I'll just uncheck this and I'll directly come here and the location type, let it be region US Central one, because it is internally going to create a BigQuery data transfer job. So that job should be in the same region as per our BigQuery table and dataset. So US Central one. Service account, if you want, you can create a service account new one, or you can just give the compute engine default service account after adding the required roles to it, or else you can just go with no service account as well. The next one is advanced options like encryption and the notification options. Once this job is done, you want to be notified whether the status is success, failure, or in the retry state. So basically you can do that as well. I'm just going to click on save. So once that job is saved, all the details are like, now you can just go here under pipeline and integration. Here you can find the scheduled queries. So just click on the scheduled query. You will be able to find demand job daily, and here you can see it is currently in the running state, because once after we saved it, right, we made start now. So that is what it just started the job. So demand job daily. Here you can find all the run history and the details of this scheduled query. So what is the resource name? Who's the user? Source, destination data set, destination table type. Basically it is native table, and schedule every day at 12 a.m. Start date, end date. Basically we have a defined end date, whatever you are configured. So notification, you can find all the details here. And this is basically the query string. Whatever we have seen in the BigQuery console, right, the same thing you are able to see it here. And if you want, you can delete it. If you want, you can edit it as well. Schedule, backfill, disable, and you can update your credentials also. The same thing you will be able to find it in the scheduling option. So under scheduling, you will be able to find what are the different schedules option which is available. So here you can see the demand job daily. It is part of scheduled query. Apart from this, you can see the composer DAG, notebook, data preparation, data form, pipeline, scheduled query. This is the one which we are currently seeing, scheduled query. And what is the query? And everyday triggers, basically the status. And the actions, if you want to delete, disable it also, you'll be able to see it here. And apart from this, I want to show you one more thing under data transfer. So basically this is a data transfer job. So demand job daily, the source is basically scheduled query, all the details you will be able to find it here. So the job is successful, demand job daily. The same you can get into your cloud storage bucket. This is my sales summary data underscore one. And under this you can find a folder called incremental underscore CSV. And inside this you will be able to see this two CSV files like .csv, .gz. So this is how you will be able to schedule your pipeline on regular basis using console, using this option called scheduled queries and the export data option. This is a very simple, straightforward solution. And tomorrow, if you wanted to make any change to your SQL query, you can come and you can make the change, you can test the changes, and you can directly implement it. It will not take more time also. If you are comfortable writing SQL, this is a very easy solution to implement. So that's it for this video. I hope you learned something new from this video. If you have any questions, any doubt, please post that in the comment section. I'll take a look at it and reply to it as soon as possible. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to Cloud and AI Analytics. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Vignesh. Happy learning.